Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. This video is going to be about my Bitmain KA3 Kadena miner. Okay, I'm giving you guys a 4-month update of me mining with a KA3 over the past 4 months. Roughly when I received it, I think January 18th, 2024 is when I started mining with it. And the price of when I received it was about $38.68. Okay, $3,868 worth when I received it. Okay, and thanks to mineshop.eu, which they are the sponsor of today's video. If you guys are looking for ASIC miners, go check them out. Link down below. So I got a lot of things I want to go through with you guys in terms of how much I have mined thus far in the past 4 months. Giving you guys an update about that. Talk about some fun stuff regarding how much the hash rate for Kadena has risen over the past, I don't know, 4 months of when I started this. And going through some fun calculations and just going through, the current profitability of the KA3 currently, at my electrical rate as well. And yeah, just talking about some other fun stuff regarding Kadena as the project itself. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's begin first with a video that I did 4 months ago called Will I Become a Millionaire Mining Kadena? Now, you all know the story. I don't think I need to get into it regarding, when I was mining with the IB-Link BMK1 about 2 years ago, and ultimately I mined almost 50,000 Kadena. If I held it all, it would have been worth $1 million because all-time high price for Kadena at that time was, I think, almost $28.25 as the all-time high. That was November 11th, 2021. Okay, and so here we are today. The price of Kadena is about 84 cents, and over the past, I'd say 4 months, there's been some price appreciation for Kadena, but it's ultimately come back down here. Now that Bitcoin though has been jumping along with Ethereum, I'm not sure if that's going to correlate with altcoin season and price appreciation of Kadena specifically, but we will get into that later. Okay. So anyways, let's just go first regarding the KA3 that I have mining right now. So right now I actually have it hosted at terrahosting.io. If you guys are looking for hosting, go check them out, terrahosting.io. So right now I'm mining it to poolflare.net. Okay, this is where I've had it since the very beginning, and it's just been mining Kadena nonstop. Okay, there's only 6 mining pools right now for Kadena. I find that to be pretty interesting. I thought there would be a lot more than that, but interesting that there's only 6. You guys find that interesting? Let me know down below. But anyways, going to the pool stats here, I want to show you guys, roughly my payouts. Okay, it's been gradually going down, and obviously that's a given because the network hash rate has been climbing quite considerably since the end of December. All right, that's when I first caught wind of a lot of the ASIC resellers getting KA3 batches. Okay, we're gonna do some fun theoretical math here in a second here of how many KA3s that could have been sold. But anyways, yeah, I got mine about January 18th. That's when, the hash rate really started climbing. And from there on, here we are today. It's gone up, I think, to get combined almost 450 petahash almost combined, okay, over the past 4 months. So that's, yeah, it's doubled over the past 4 months, basically. But anyways, the yield, I was initially getting, like, the first time, my first payout here was January 18th, and I was getting about 7.6 Kadena pretty much every 12 hours-ish, kind of. You guys can see the payments here. So yeah, every 12 hours, I think I was getting 7.6, 7.4, 7.2, 7.3. But as time went on, I was getting, 6.6, 6.7. It kept going down and down and down as time went on. If we go to the first page here, you guys can see this is on Kadena Explorer, kdaexplorer.com. You guys can see my yields, right, have been slowly going down, okay? And that obviously coincides with the network hash rate climb here as time went on. You can see January, right, February, March, and April, right? It's just been climbing considerably. I mean, that probably means that a lot of these Bitmain KA3s, which are the most efficient ASIC miners for mining Kadena on the market right now, is the model that people have been purchasing to mine Kadena. Of course, there's these other models here, IB Link, Gold Shell, but these aren't as efficient as the KA3, and also the power consumption of the KA3 just blows everything else out of the water, as you guys can see. So I'm suspecting majority of the hash rate that has been turning on is going to be these KA3s. But anyways, that is my yield here. Okay, so how much I've been getting. Now, how much in total have I mined now since, January 18th? So total, okay, it's about 1,324 Kadena. So how much is that worth right now? Well, according to KDA Explorer, it's about $1,125. Okay, $1,125. Now, if I went to the calculator, okay, so if I put in, let's see, 1324, yeah, that's about 1,100 bucks on coin market cap here, okay, at the current price of Kadena. So have I gotten my money back of about $3,868 of when I first received it? No, we're not there yet. I'm not even including the electric, okay? We're about maybe 1/4 of the way there of getting my initial investment back. But the whole idea of why I am mining and holding, okay, which I should have done from previous Kadena mining, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to bring up old wounds, is that the price appreciation potential. Okay, so let's just do some theoretical math here. Okay, so I have, as of the past 4 months, I have total mined 1,324 Kadena. So we're going to times that by just theoretical here. I'm not saying Kadena is going to go to its previous all-time high, which is 28.25, but let's just do that, price here times 28.25. Okay, that's $37,403 if Kadena went up to $28, that is previous all-time high. And yeah, so I would obviously then, yes, I will then be able to get that initial investment back, plus the electric, and obviously a lot more. Okay, just judging by how much this is quite a bit if the price of Kadena did jump up. But exact same idea when I was mining it with the IB Link BMK1 back in previous days. Did I think Kadena was going to pump up to this high price during the bull runs of 2021? No, nobody did, honestly. It just mooned like, I think 16,000%. Is that going to happen again with Kadena here? I don't know. That's obviously a big risk I'm willing to take. I'm going to be doing this whole test here, mining and holding, as a typical mining strategy, which a lot of people have done. I have done many times in the past. I'm going to be doing this now, I guess, with Kadena in a sense. I didn't do it with... Anyways, even if, let's say Kadena went up to, let's say, I don't know, half of that. What if it went up to like $24? If I times this by, $12, that would be about 15,000. I would still get my initial investment back. What if Kadena went up to, let's say, $2? What if it just went up another like 2x or something? Let's see here, 1124 times $2. That would be $26.48. So that would not get its initial investment back. I would need Kadena to go to at least, I'm going to say $6 to really, get that initial investment back plus the electric. Maybe $5 is better. Yeah, around that would be a little bit more realistic in a sense. If Kadena went up $5, then I could get my initial investment back of the, the KA3 plus the electric, and then make a little bit more. But, that's just speculating, of course. This, mining and holding method, waiting for altcoin season or waiting for Bitcoin to go up much further to carry the rest of the market. I mean, that's the ultimate mining strategy for everyone that's crypto mining right now. Okay, let's do some theoretical, math here regarding, the current network hash rate for Kadena, which has, again, I think it's climbed about almost 450 petahash since the end of December up until April, okay, which hit up 909 petahash to 450. So I'm just going to say 450 petahash. So if we put in 450 petahash here in the calculator, that's about 450,000 terahash. So what if, okay, let me bring the calculator here. I'm going to do that, divide it by 166 terahash, which is the hash rate of a KA3, 166 terahash. So if we did that, how many KA3s theoretically are on the network? Potentially 2,700. All right, 2,710 KA3s may have come online over the past 4 months. I mean, this could include, the other ASIC models, other Kadena models that have come out. So maybe, 2,500, maybe 2,500. Yeah, I'm going to say 2,500 of these KA3s have come online over the past 4 months. Okay. And that's not too far-fetched to think about that Bitmain could have manufactured about 2,500 units of these over the past 4 months. No, right? And there was a big batch that were reselling these things, December, January. In January, that's when I got mine. And of course, the hash rate just jumped up 100 petahash and kept going up here and there. You guys can see. So I would say some decent amount of people, even mining farms, have probably purchased these KA3s. But currently, what is the profitability of these KA3s? It's not that good right now, to be honest. For a miner that, was, I guess, a lot more. But just looking at this here, okay, if I go up 10 cents per kilowatt hour, okay, for anyone that has 10 cents per kilowatt hour, which is not very many people, I mean, I think the break-even point right now is about 10 cents on a KA3, which is pretty bad. Or the yield is about 9.27 KDA currently. For me, where I'm having it hosted, at Terra Hosting, this thing right now is, I think, making about $1 a day. But again, I'm mining and holding, so it doesn't really matter. I'm paying the electrical bill, hosting fee out of pocket. Okay, so this is just something this is this is pretty bad. And of course, if we're going down the list here, all the other Kadena ASICs are not great. So it really shows that the Kadena network hash rate, all the hardware that is currently online right now for mining Kadena is not able to be sustained enough against the Kadena's price. So Kadena's price right now is not sustaining all of the hardware that is taking advantage of the profitability right now. Okay, dependent on people's electrical costs. I'm sure if you had like 4 cents per kilowatt hour, right, then it's people that have these KA3s are making like $4 a day. Even the BMK3s are breaking even at 4 cents. But I don't think any of the big boys are not mining with these. The big boys are mining with the KA3s if they had a choice. But it just goes to show that the Kadena's price here, even over the past year, has been quite volatile and it shows, I guess, in confidence or no confidence that it hasn't been able to sustain a lot of the potential sell pressure from a lot of people that are mining Kadena right now, which is sad and unfortunate. But I guess what a lot of people are doing right now, maybe including myself, right? I'm mining and holding all the Kadena that I have mined and waiting for further price appreciation of whenever the coin goes up. And yeah, whenever that happens, of course. But is there anything on the horizon here for Kadena that, are they working on something, or fundamentally in terms of the project development of the project? Is it, bullish in some way? I mean, they did just have a rebrand, I think in the beginning of January of 2024, so about 4 months ago. And so, yeah, their logo changed, their colors have changed. I'm not going to go read through all this, but you guys can just Google it there. But also looking at their GitHub, it looks like they are updating, like they are working on it according to their GitHub. They're updating like 3 hours ago, like every day, like they're doing something. So whether or not, I'm not a developer, so I'm not going to go like deep into what they're updating here. But if this is any indication that the project is still being worked on, and looking at their Twitter, I did look at their Twitter. I don't have it up here, but they said they have a lot of announcements and a lot of things going on over the past month. So whether or not that's bullish or not, but ultimately, I mean, I think my kind of thinking here is Bitcoin is going to really carry the market, the rest of the market, and altcoins, including Kadena, is going to go up with it. So in terms of, in that regard, or when, these types of ASICs are going to be good or bad, but when the good times start coming back and these KA3s start making a good chunk of money, it's probably the time where I'm thinking I'm going to be selling this KA3 if the prices of them go up. If it starts making $20, $30 a day, if Kadena starts pumping again, That might be the play. I mean, that's the general rule of thumb when it comes to all crypto mining hardware, even GPUs, when they become really profitable during bull runs. You know, people have that type of mining strategy of selling GPUs and ASICs and whatever is profitable. Anyways, my friends, that's it. That's all I wanted to update you guys on regarding Kadena ASIC mining. I don't think a lot of you guys are into it right now. I know some of you guys that are into it, but I thought I'd just give a 4-month update of how much I've yielded over the past 4 months here of a KA3, and I'm just gonna hold and wait for it to go up and sell. I mean, I think that's what everyone's gonna do, but let me know your guys' thoughts on what I just talked about, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.